what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talk.
Hey guys, this is Skitty Dad here. It's been a while. People's been sick, started school, but we're gonna put one out here. So here it goes. This is a personal story, one of mine. When I was a teenager, I've told y'all before I was kinda wild. And I'd go stay in weird places, sleep outside, just didn't want to go home. Well, this one night, me and my buddy, we were up. We decided we were going to go to the old mortuary. This is a big old looking mortuary, like a 1960, 70 mortuary. Kind of looks like a house, like 3 stories. And, we thought it would be pretty cool to go and explore. And, I've had a lot of encounters, so I really wasn't too scared. Was more worried about who we would bump into, not what we would bump into. But everything was going fine, and this was before the days of camera phones and iPhones and YouTube and Facebook and the internet, so we really didn't have a way of documenting like we do nowadays. But we go into this old, decrepit, just looks like a haunted house. Looks like something out of the movies that you just didn't want to go into. And we go in and we're exploring the first floor, and the first floor kind of looks like a house. And then there's an elevator that looks like it could be laid down in. We assume that's how the bodies got from downstairs to upstairs. And from what I have been able to pull up and research this place, that upstairs is where they did all the funerals and posed the bodies, and the actual mortuary itself was theirs. And the 3rd floor, we do not know exactly what they did there. Could have been more morgue stuff, I don't know. But we're decided that we're gonna stay on the 1st floor for right now. And we adventure around the 1st floor, and it's creepy and dark, but nothing scary, no one there. So we get the guts up to adventure downstairs, and the minute you hit the 2nd step from the bottom, the temperature changed. It got really, really cold. A good 20 degrees difference. So we brush it off, just maybe it's because we're going lower, or we're trying to not freak out about the temperature change. So we adventure on through there, and we eventually find metal boxes that we assumed is what they kept the bodies in, the ones that slide out on that you normally see on TV. And we didn't open none. I couldn't get the nerve to open up any. But after about an hour on this floor, I decide I want to see what they did downstairs, or if I can tell what they did downstairs. So I go down to the very bottom, and this place was creepy, but downstairs felt like evil. It just felt wrong. And like somebody was there, not just in the corner watching you, but right up on you. And this wigged me out a little bit, but I'm not one of the ones to be like, ooh, ghost and run. That's not how I do things. I'm curious. So we go around for a little bit and explore this, and then we hear banging from upstairs. Now we've been through this whole place and there's been nobody there. So we assume there's somebody upstairs. So we're gonna creep upstairs and see if we can see anybody. We get upstairs and don't see nobody. As we explore the upstairs again, there's nobody upstairs. And we're back in the room where there's them big metal boxes I was telling you about. And we're standing there in the dark, real close to each other so we can kind of see each other. And all of a sudden, 4 out of probably 20 of them boxes flew open and shut. We instinctively ran, but we wasn't that bright at that time. We didn't run up and out. We ran down. And as we went downstairs, it was like a whole new place. It wasn't the same downstairs. Everything was different. There was a pentagram on the middle of the floor. There was 666 written in blood. On the walls, this wasn't here before. It's got lighter. You can see there's something going on in the corner. Me and my buddy don't know what to do. We're stuck. We're froze. We can't make out what's in the corner. Is it a homeless dude? We don't really know. We stand there for what felt like 10 minutes, but in reality was probably 10 seconds before either one of us made a move. And that move was not towards the stairs. It was towards the corner. As we get to the corner, it was nothing in the corner. We know we seen something. As we turned around, there was a demon goat man looking thing right in the middle of that pentagram. I mean, he looked like a goat, but he was a human. He had a goat head, and he knew our names. And at that point, he told me and my buddy that we were going to come with him one day. I took that moment in time and used it as a way to change my life. I think I encountered Satan that day, and he warned me that this was what I was getting myself into. Why I was warned, I don't know. But I thank God to this day that that event happened, because it was shortly after then I changed my life. I had kids. I worked hard. I didn't steal nothing. I didn't do anything I wasn't supposed to do no more. I took care of my kids, and my goal was to make sure they had a better life. But I also turned to Jesus Christ. So to this day, Satan, you can keep waiting, 'cause I ain't coming. Just remember, scary is just around the corner. Okay, guys, that was a pretty good story. I'm gonna take these last few seconds to apologize for not uploading as often as we started. With school starting and summer break ending the way it did for us, with everybody sick, and we just couldn't do the stories. So due to some medical issues and then school starting, it kind of put us behind. But we're back, and we will post at least another one in 2 days. We will keep this channel going. So if you like, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank y'all. and continue watching.